Disciples, sit before me and listen well. The path of mastery is not merely in the hands, nor solely in the sword. It is in the mind, the spirit, and the truth of one's being. Today, I will tell you a truth that most men run from, a truth they bury beneath false smiles and hollow words of virtue. Every man, whether he be a warrior, a merchant, a monk, or a ruler, carries within him a monster. You may deny it. You may resist it. You may tell yourself that you are different, that you are pure, that you are untouched by darkness. But in doing so, you lie. And worse than lying to others, you lie to yourself. This monster I speak of is not a demon forced upon you by the world. It is born with you. It breathes with you. It waits in the depths of your heart, whispering with the voice of hunger, of rage, of ambition, of fear. Some men hear these whispers and recoil, pretending they do not exist. They dress themselves in robes of kindness, in words of compassion, in performances of virtue. They boast of their goodness, not because they are strong, but because they are afraid of what lies within. I tell you now, do not be like them. The weak man is not the one who feels anger or greed or the desire for power. The weak man is the one who denies these things and lets them control him from the shadows. The weak man believes himself noble, while his heart festers with jealousy, with bitterness, with hidden cruelty. The weak man is a slave to his own unexamined darkness. But a warrior, a true warrior, is different. A warrior does not pretend to be good. He does not wear a mask of false virtue. He looks into the depths of himself and sees the monster for what it is. He does not flinch. He does not turn away. He studies it. He understands it. And in doing so, he masters it. Do you feel rage? Then know its nature. Do you feel the desire to dominate? Then learn to wield it with wisdom. Do you feel fear? Then let it sharpen your senses rather than weaken your resolve. Do not cast these things away, for they are part of you. To deny them is to walk blindly. To accept them is to see clearly. The greatest warrior is not the one who never feels anger, but the one who can hold his sword with calm, even as the storm rages within him. He is not the one who never feels ambition, but the one who directs his hunger with discipline. He is not the one who boasts of peace, but the one who can walk into battle without hesitation, because he knows both the light and the darkness in himself. Many men live their lives asleep, believing themselves to be good, simply because they do not see their own darkness. They live by the words of others, by the morality of the weak, by the illusions they have built to shield themselves from the truth. They are like broken swords, brittle, weak, incapable of withstanding the trials of battle. You must be different. Sharpen your mind as you sharpen your blade. Do not be afraid of your own nature. Understand it, master it, and make it serve you. Do not boast of your goodness. For the moment a man declares himself pure, he reveals his ignorance. Do not be a man who hides his true nature behind empty words. Be a man who knows himself so deeply that nothing can shake him. Ask yourself this. When you look in the mirror, do you see only what you wish to see, or do you see the full truth? Do you see the hunger in your eyes, the fire in your heart, the desires that burn within you? Or do you turn away, pretending they do not exist? To walk the path of the warrior, you must see everything. The light and the dark, the noble and the ruthless, the compassionate and the cruel. All of it is part of you. If you deny any part of yourself, you will always be weak. But if you accept it, if you study it, if you learn to master it, then you will be unstoppable. Now return to your training. Let these words settle in your heart. And when the day comes that you stand in battle, whether against an enemy, against the trials of life, or against yourself, you will not falter. You will not break. You will stand unshaken, because you will know exactly what you are.